Hey dreamers, welcome to Mindful Monday. And I'm just going to take a moment and put on my headset because there's a frequency that comes out of me that goes into these videos and it's very high pitched. So I like to use the microphone so you don't hear all those sounds distracting you from, this Mindful Monday moment. So today, of course, we're using the Soul's Journey card. And I am just here to take a moment to shuffle the deck using these beautiful Mandela cards on this absolutely beautiful Monday. Second day of spring, I believe. Maybe the first. Not really sure. All that matters is I don't have to wear a mask anymore. So, shuffle this. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a beautiful card. Blues and greens, purples. Worry is. I am learning that worry doesn't change any outcome. How true is that? What a nice message from our higher self today. Let's see where this card is going to lead us. Sure, it's the last card in the book. Okay. So worry is a wasted emotion. We all know that. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. When you expect too much energy, worrying, from what comes from worrying, you're expending too much energy. Okay, so the expectations that you're getting or you're assuming you get from worrying expends your energy. It limits you, okay? It has an adverse effect on the natural energy of the soul. Worrying destroys hope and faith and excitement that are wonderful elements of this schoolroom called Earth. Remember that you are what you think, and you have the power to create positive thoughts, which beget positive outcomes. So, positive thoughts get you positive outcomes. Worry is a negative emotion, it's a lower frequency emotion, and it sets you up for a negative result. So, what unnecessarily worries are carrying you around? What are you carrying around right now that's unnecessary? Sometimes the words in the book, like I stumble over them because they don't make any sense. So I reword it for you. So what unnecessary worries are you carrying around right now? Take a moment on this mindful moment Monday, one moment, and examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where all the power resides. All your power resides right in this moment, right now, on this Mindful Monday. And of course, I like to include a moon phase card when I do the mindful moments on Mondays. And of course, we are into a gibbous moon today. So a gibbous moon is something that you're really close to achieving your goal. We have had this card before, and it's the trees looking up to the moon right there, just reaching and extending towards that beautiful moon. It's a bulging moon, of course. It's already been a full moon, so we're going around again. Another cycle of the moon has begun. Okay, so when we pull this card, it allows us a moment to ask ourselves, what is bulging with possibility? What in our life is coming to a peak? Okay. It's no longer an ending card. You can't use it as a yes or a no or ask questions to this type of moon energy right now. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. And I have pulled this card before several times. I'm sure you've heard me talk about the gibbous moon. Whether it's waxing or waning, I'm very drawn to the gibbous moon, to the crescent of it. But it also wants to reassure you, okay? However, there is a sense of intense tenseness in the situation, like tension or you're tense, but try not to push towards that tension. Try to just let it be, okay? Because one false move and the whole thing could come crumbling down, could just blow right up in your face. Now, it's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know that there's a fuse attached to the situation. And so be careful if you choose to light that fuse, right? Be careful if you choose to poke your own bear. And I love the moon attunements. You can go out under that beautiful moon and you can attune yourself to its energy by just saying, I know that I'm on the right track, right? And like now is a good time for you to review your plans again. Keep that momentum going though. There's always moments in every day that you can review your plans, but there's even more opportunity with moon energy. It holds a space for you to really, really shine a light on them and stay focused. It's time to get your new project started. Of course, we're moving towards spring and there's all these things we want to do and get started with. So, yeah, get started. You need to get back into good health habits as well. Let's see. We're going to go on to talk about what you really do need to release. Okay, so what parts of your life or a situation in your life need to fall away? Okay, what do you need to really let go of? No matter what moon cycle you pull this card, so you can pull this card in any moon cycle, and just review it and let it go. Because the situation has peaked now, okay? It's coming to its final, moment in time. And just as the autumn and winter, we're letting autumn and winter go now, and we're stepping into spring, stepping into newness, stepping into a new element. What can you let go with that? What can you let seep away with all that snow and all that cold weather? Because it is safe to let go and move on. And you can attune yourself to that type of energy too out under the moon, or even just sitting with the lunar energy in your house. You can just think about that beautiful moon, where it's at tonight, and ask it, what do I need to release? And it will tell you it is safe to let go. It's not going to tell you what you need to release, but it's going to help you see it for yourself. Okay? So now we're going into the other deck that I love, the Queen of Moon Oracles, and it's resilience. Okay? You can see that there's a lot on your back right now. Okay? So I am strong and resilient. Making mistakes builds resilience. We know that. I have learned my lessons from the mistakes I've made. I stand strong and I am an adult and I act with self-responsibility. And that's really good to reflect on and remember that you act with self-responsibility, not other people's responsibility. You're not responsible for anybody else. You're responsible for yourself. So we stretch and we expand towards our intentions. We will most likely meet resistance, of course, or we wait for it. We make mistakes and we fail together, separately. We fail. And failure, you learn something in failure. This is where resilience, confidence, and our inner will come into play. Okay, we might ask ourselves, how much do we really want where are we going? Okay, how much do we really want what we are going for? So that's two separate questions to ask yourself in this moon energy. And does what we really want align with our needs and our values? So every single month when the moon phases, you get moments to ask yourself these questions each month. And each month, the same thing might come up or something different might come up. So really sit with the question and sit with yourself. And are you really devoted to having it? Do we really think we are enough? Do we have the strength to keep going? All of these things you want to check in with yourself on too. While all of us at some time have to go through periods of imbalance and difficulty, even of suffering, It's important that we learn and grow and rely on our own resilience. This is true power from the inside out. Building our reserves of resilience, this ability to stand strong and bounce back or redirect, is something that has at its heart wisdom and learning taken from experience. Having resilience allows us the solidarity and yet the freedom to grow and to take a leap to the next level. It allows us to reach higher with a stability that makes things less risky and allows us to create with a bit more pleasure. Remember though, mistakes are simply information gathering. That's it, okay? The less drama and guilt and shame you attach to them, the better. The experience of failure or mistakes is simply one of learning. We are all just learning. Everything is just a lesson. I don't know how many times I've said that in my life. And that is it. That's all. As we move around the lunar cycle and in life, we see how things may have occurred before and we have experienced them in how to handle them. Okay, so we've had the experience, we've learned how to handle it, but will that knowledge serve us the next time we need to handle something so similar? Even if we don't have that direct experience, we can build on the resilience as an insurance policy against being devastated by the opinions of others. While someone might say something nasty about us, when we compare this to what we know to be true about ourselves, it truly is no great hurt and really just has a piece of information gathering. Okay, so I hope you really understand that statement. And there always comes a companion stone when I do Mindful Mondays. And for this week, it's azurite. Azurite is a beautiful greenish blue kind of stone. It has many, many beneficial properties to it. I carry azurite with me on a daily basis. And I personally carry it to help relieve some skin issues. My skin's very, very sensitive. So I call on that kind of support from azurite. You can call on it for any reason you need under today's moon phase. So there it is for you, dreamers, on this Mindful Monday. And I hope you all enjoy the evening. And I will be on again here tomorrow with Kim. We will be doing a conversation. You'll see the topic in the morning, and we'll join you tomorrow evening at 7. Have a great night.